Dads of Erie.
That's right. It's episode 55, the big 5-5.
I have confirmed
You have confirmed what?
some great news.
Yeah.
Our 50th will be at the grand opening of Fox Dog.
When will that be?
To be determined.
Okay, good. Nice.
Save the date for a future episode.
Someday. Some unknown date.
RJ, how's it going, man?
Good.
We hit 100 today.
100 what?
100 in the heat wave.
Oh, we did hit 100 today?
Yeah.
Ugh.
We got it.
I know the record was 99 or something, so they were talking we might break it, but
That's right. We got it.
we got it. Record breaking.
And we did something today on the 100th day. We got in the pool.
That's right.
Felt like a Texas pool.
It did feel nice, and it was a little warm.
Warm.
Yeah, it was a little warm, but getting out felt good. So
Getting out did
Yeah.
feel good.
yeah, we went and ran, did a little running, a little workout, and then went and got in the pool.
Man,
And then now here we are podcasting again.
and we went down to the farmer's market tonight.
Man,
It was blistering
because we
down there.
can't cancel t-ball practice for the heat.
Yeah, we did cancel a T-ball practice for the heat.
Hopefully none of our t-ball team people showed up to our field.
Hopefully that would really be unfortunate.
Yeah, sorry.
We had some snow cones out there too
Yep.
at the farmer's market.
I was surprised Kona Ice wasn't there. Did you notice that?
Yeah,
It was like two kind of unknowns. A snowball something.
I think we made a bad choice tonight with that because we didn't eat at Sweets. We should have eaten.
We should have
it.
got some ice cream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ice cream is always better than a
A snow cone.
yes. How many of you would agree with that? We would love to hear from you on Instagram.
Snow cone versus ice cream.
Snow cone versus ice cream. You can't combine them both. We understand that. That's the Hawaiian style.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But
It's rare to see that around here. So
yeah, what is better, snow cone or
snow cone or ice cream?
I like the new setup.
Thanks. Yeah. So you guys can't see it because we don't do video anymore because nobody watched our videos anyways. But I moved the table sideways to make room for my new treadmill. So now we're facing each other.
That was a horrible one.
That was bad. Breaking news.
I was going to say your son's name. I was going to say, anyways.
Yeah.
Mr. Yeah. We can't say names.
Yeah.
Did you all know that, by the way? That I don't think they've ever known.
You've dropped it a couple times.
A couple times. There's
Yeah.
For
For a while, we didn't say our wives' names, and those kind of snuck in. And occasionally, we've said a kid's name. So
Right.
we try not to, and we try not to say where we work. But
Right.
I'm sure most of you have figured it out and know what the two
Seriously.
of us do.
But you bought a treadmill
I bought a trip on Prime Day.
on Prime Day.
On Prime
day
Day.
1 of Prime Day or day 2?
Day 2.
Is there 2-day shipping with that treadmill?
Yes, it'll be here tomorrow. I ordered it. I guess it's a little more than. Well, it's still 2-day shipping. I guess technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're supposed to call me and like let me know when they're coming because it's so huge. So-
Why didn't you text me why you purchased it to let me know to purchase one?
I don't know. I thought you could just come use mine.
Well, that's true. Now I have the RJ gym.
Yeah, you can cut. There's a ladder right there in that window well. I'll leave that one unlocked for you.
I think your neighbors would get very suspicious as you start popping up.
If you're crawling down in the window well every night to go run.
Right. But that's really cool.
Yeah.
On Prime Day, I got a Kindle. So
I bought the kids those kids Kindles, the Kindle Fire kid, the Fire tablet.
Yeah.
I guess it's not a Kindle, then it's a Fire tablet, but yeah.
for the road trips.
Did you get which Kindle did you get? Because they have like so many now. It used to be one Kindle, now it's like
Yeah, the Paperwhite waterproof.
ooh, so you can read poolside.
I can read poolside, and it has Bluetooth, so Audible it works on it. That
That's
was the biggest
cool.
thing.
That's
for me.
definitely cool.
Because I do transition from Audible to reading quite
Yeah.
often these days.
I could see that. Yeah,
It's really fun that way.
that's a cool feature. I knew they were probably on the way to that, but I didn't know it had happened. So
Yeah,
that's cool.
you can stop on your page, hit Audible,
and it'll start reading from where you are.
and then you pick it back up. It'll be on the new page.
That's cool.
It's really nice.
I like that.
But so you got a treadmill.
Got a treadmill, so we had to move the basement around a little bit.
Is that a wife-approved purchase, or were you like, I'll just go buy it and talk to you later?
It was a wife-approved purchase. In fact,
Okay.
I tried to talk her out of it because I kind of talked her into it, and then I was like, "Well, I don't know. Do I really need it?" And then she was like, "We should just do it."
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
She's been wanting to run, and
Yeah,
that
and
might
I
be the only way.
I think that's
for her.
that was kind of the conclusion we came to, is that it's easier to have something available at home.
I'm actually pretty jealous of this purchase.
Of the treadmill.
I didn't know.
We'll see how quality it is.
I didn't know on Prime they sold treadmills.
Oh, they do quite a bit. You can get, there's quite the price range too. You can get like $100 treadmill, which I probably wouldn't suggest.
No, definitely not.
This is like the $600 price range, and it was, on
Not-
sale,
yeah.
obviously, on Prime Day. And then there's like all the way up to like the 55. Have you seen like Pelotons?
Oh, they're
It's like
gorgeous.
the 32-inch TV, and you can
Yes.
like live stream into classes.
Yeah,
and
you can run with people around.
run
the
with a
world.
coach, and do other workouts and whatever else. Yeah, so you can get quite a variety on Amazon.
It's amazing what you can buy on Amazon.
I know.
Can you buy a coffin on Amazon?
Yes.
You can.
Yes.
You've seen it.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Uh-huh. You can buy anything on Amazon, literally.
In my line of business that everyone knows about, it's really handy because it's taking the place of religious stores.
Oh yeah, like the
And,
catalogs or whatever.
Yeah, it's all those junk catalogs we always got.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's sort of nice.
Yeah.
We also have a really good piece of news tonight too.
What?
Fox Dog is officially open.
Didn't you already say that?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
said
you
that.
did. You said, and then you said we're gonna have our 50th.
Well, we are, but okay.
Fox Dog's open. Not they haven't had their grand opening yet though.
No,
but they're
but
open.
They're open, and I think the title of this episode for anyone who's bared 6 minutes into this episode with us because
Yeah.
we're sort of random tonight.
Yeah.
Is I've got gas, because Fox Dog has this awesome spout that produces LaCroix quality water,
Seltzer water.
seltzer water,
Okay.
and it's highly filtered, and it almost has a flavor to it. It's so good.
It's so good it almost tastes.
I think you would like this. This beats Topo Chico water for me.
Wow.
And Topo Chico is
How much does this cost?
it is free.
What?
So there's a water spout and then the
The
Seltzer
spout?
one, yeah.
Wow.
no, it is water with gas, my friend.
Water with gas.
That's how
Excuse
the Europeans call it.
me. Water
Which-
with gas.
Would you ever order water with gas?
I thought
How
you said
gross.
like still water
Well, still water.
would be non-bubbly water.
Okay, there's still water.
So what's the bubbly water? I guess water.
Water
with gas.
gas.
Okay.
How would you go on the menu and go, I'll take some water with gas
No, 'cause
without laughing?
I wouldn't want to know what kind of gas they're putting in there.
Yeah, my middle school mind
Yeah.
maturity level goes to
Gas.
like he
Yeah.
took gas.
Gas. Yeah.
He's gonna treat gas.
Yeah.
Come on,
Come on.
that's where I go.
I know.
every time.
That's foolish.
But I have a review of Fox Dog.
Okay, give it to me. You're our coffee snob, so I guess I'll take your word for it.
I will put it as a 5 of 5
What?
minivans.
What? Wow.
Yes.
Is it
I
our first
really
five?
liked
Is
it
it
that
our
much.
first 5 minivans?
No, we've had another 5 minivans.
What was that?
Well, I want Instagram to tell us
Oh,
because I know.
I'm sure our number one fan, John David, will know.
Do you think he'll know?
He might.
John David, if you're listening to episode 55,
Yeah,
8
we need
minutes
to know
in.
what you're. Yeah. Yeah. Almost exactly 8 minutes in. What was our first 5 minivan? Because I don't remember at all.
There was actually, here's the clue. There was a guest in the room when we gave
Oh,
5s,
Dang.
which was awesome.
Okay.
So, anyways, Fox Dog gets 5 out of 5.
Okay.
And
Whose coffee are they serving? Let's start with that.
oh,
Is
I
it-
know it.
Is it coffee? Is it Erie Roasters or
no,
something
no,
else?
no. It's so Blue Bag. You're gonna have to come back to me on that
Okay,
one.
coming back.
But they have this really cool thing that Flatirons Coffee used to have, and it is a mixture of milk, coffee, sugar, and like a frappuccino-ish form, like a slushy form,
Ooh.
and it is engineered for delightfulness.
Well, some history on our friend that owns Fox Dog. He worked at Flatirons forever, so that makes
He
sense.
did.
that
He worked for Flatirons
Flatirons
forever.
So
Did
that
you
makes
know
sense.
the owner of Fox Dog is actually in a commercial for Subaru?
Yeah, I
Or
saw it the
something?
first time in the movie theater, and I was like, "Hey, there's Ben
Ben still exists in the movie theater.
for the Flatiron Subaru."
Yeah, it totally does. He's still in the commercial occasionally.
We gotta give him grief for that.
We do need to give him grief for that.
We
But
should make
Fox
him,
Dog.
if he's gonna be on our episode with us live. We should make him read his lines.
We should. That would be hilarious.
My Subaru gets me to the mountains. or whatever.
You know it.
Because I've seen it a bunch of times in the
I've
movie
seen it
theater.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's hilarious. But Fox Dog is open. It's awesome. They have pastries. They have some really delightful pastries.
Okay, and then stay tuned, folks, because we're gonna do our episode 50, which will probably be closer to episode 60.
Maybe 70.
at Fox Dog.
Depending
Live.
on how they have to get the town chamber involved and get them scheduled. It's going to
Okay.
be a chamber event.
Oh, I did notice the town of Erie posted on their Instagram. And
They did?
I reposted it for them.
Good.
Or I put it on our stories
That's awesome.
on Instagram.
I'm sure they appreciate that. So here's the question I have for you. What's your favorite pastry?
Favorite pastry?
If you're going to go to
Like, does a donut count? Or are we talking like non-donut pastry?
a non-donut, because we know a donut beats all other pastries.
Bagel.
So like you go to a coffee shop, you're going to get a bagel.
Yeah, but usually they're terrible at coffee
Yeah.
shops because they're not bagel shops.
You're throwing it, okay.
I don't know. I don't go to coffee shops. This is the problem. You're asking a
you don't have
non-coffee
favorite
shop
pastry.
person a coffee shop question.
No, a pastry is a pastry. You can go to a French bakery. What would you
I
order?
wouldn't. I'd go to Einstein Bagels and get a bagel.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you're saying this right now.
I don't eat pastries.
Okay.
I
Fine.
couldn't even tell you one. A croissant,
Oh my goodness.
a baguette, a muffin. What do you want me to say?
I want to say we're moving on in this segment
Oh,
because
we're moving on.
your lack of culture is highly evident right now.
What do you mean?
You don't know what your favorite pastry is outside of a donut and
I like
bagel?
I like chocolate croissants. Is that a good answer for
Yeah,
you?
that's a better
That's
answer.
a little layer of chocolate in the middle.
Sounds great to me.
Okay, there you go. There's my answer.
All right. There you go. We're moving on.
Moving on.
All right. We also found out that there's Taco Del
Taco
Rey
El Rey.
Taco El Rey.
L-E-L-R-E-Y. Ray.
is open in Erie.
It's open in Erie. They took
officially
over the
have-
old ramen joint over off Rappo and 287.
You know that famous ramen joint,
The famous ramen joint that used to be a Smiling Moose Baker or cafe.
which is that would be awesome to have on the corner still. I like Smiley Moose.
I just wonder if that corner struggles because it doesn't get people that are driving that way aren't stopping. You know what I mean? Because people who are driving Arapahoe are going from Erie, kind of Maine, to Boulder.
That's true. But Taco El Rey is open,
It's okay.
and meat tacos are $1.80.
Wow.
Fish, shrimp.
So
are
we're talking
$2.80.
like kind of street taco style.
Street taco, California street taco
Okay.
style. So it's not Texas. It's not Torchy's, our favorite beloved Torchy's.
Yes.
Me, it lasts
Yeah.
forever. Yes,
Torchies, you know.
pour
kiss your
pour
fingers and
pour
hope this guy-
40 out for its honor.
For 40s. For Torchies.
But the tacos are pretty good,
Okay.
and it's worthy to be in Erie.
Okay. I'm about
So-
to try. Have you tried it?
Yeah, I had it
Obviously
this
you're
week.
telling me about it, but
Had it this week. I want to see your rating of this place.
okay. Well,
It reminds me of
maybe
California
we should
Taco
go
Show.
together and do a review together.
An Instagram story.
An Instagram story.
Okay, what's your favorite taco? Are you like
Al Pastor, you know.
Ooh, you like the roasted pork
Yeah, off the spit.
off the spit? Yeah, man,
You know.
that's good. Do you know where the originator of the pastor is?
No. Is it a pastor?
No,
Oh.
it's not, because it's oh my god, Spanish for pig,
I know.
which is sort of
Which is
inappropriate.
kind of funny. It's pastor.
It's true, but it is a Argentinian. No, it's a Greek dish for
I'm not surprised because it's the spit.
Yeah, the
Because I
spit.
kind of thought like, I wonder if they get the same. Like, do they go to the same restaurant supply company? And
I'm
it's
sure
like,
they do.
Are you making euros or are you making El Pastor? We got the machine for you.
Same machine,
Same machine.
same pig.
Same pig. Here you go.
Is it the same meat though?
No, it's usually lamb.
Oh, that's
On a
right.
euro,
That's
yeah.
right. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the El Pastor.
El Pastor. What are you
That's good.
about?
I'm a fan of the carnitas.
Yeah,
Carnitas. I
carnitas
like
are good.
carnitas, and then you always have to try shrimp.
Really?
Some do it really well. Some don't.
Yeah.
I would say at this place, I don't want to ruin your mindset. But shrimp's not the best.
We
Stay
live
with
in the middle of
meats.
the country, so
We
I
do.
generally think that seafood's not the most ideal here.
But when I was in California, every meal I had in California actually had a taco.
I had like a fish taco.
Fish taco. Yeah.
I can see that. That's
They're
a little
so
more
good out there,
understandable.
right?
Yeah, it's like when the first time I went to Seattle, like getting
Yeah.
fish and chips on the wharf is like, oh wow, this is what it's about.
This is it.
Yeah,
right?
this is it. Oh,
The
this
gold
is what- yeah,
standard.
this is how it's supposed to be.
Yes, but I'm looking forward to many more visits to this place.
Okay,
$1.80 is really cheap.
that's really cheap.
for
How many? Do you,
taco.
okay, but the problem is, how many do you have to eat to like get a meal?
So 3 for me.
That's
I'm
still pretty
always
good.
thinking-
Then that's only like $6.
Yeah, but then I have to get chips and salsa.
Oh,
I can't just eat tacos. It needs to have a side.
Oh, it's gotta have a
always
side.
tacos always have to have a side.
Always.
Always.
You've
It's
heard
like a salad. A salad is not a meal. It's always a side.
I had taco salad tonight. I just put fajita meat on it.
Yeah, but you also had chips and guac.
True. And
So there was
a lot of ranch.
It was one of those nights. I was like a little more ranch
Yeah.
than salad
Yeah.
tonight to get it down. Yeah,
A
but
little dry otherwise. Yeah.
yeah, I'm the guy who has to have a side
Okay.
for those things.
So you can probably get out of there for what, $10?
$10.
That's not bad.
No, sometimes I'll eat 2 tacos.
And the chip and salsa you could share too. So
Yeah. But so, what is the one thing you always look for in a Mexican restaurant?
Always.
Like if they have this, you're like, oh, this is a good place.
I don't know if I have one like that.
Oh, really?
Like
I
used to be like the burrito supreme guy.
Oh yeah.
Like I wanted give me the king burrito or whatever,
Yeah,
because everybody has a name for it, but it's basically the same thing. It's like steak. Sometimes it's beans. It's like their big burrito,
right.
and that would be my go-to. But I don't know if there's a certain thing because I love tacos al pastor.
Yeah.
But you don't see them around because a lot of the Colorado style Mexican joints don't do it.
No,
It's kind of like you said, like a California or like a street taco style.
it's a
thing.
street Mexico.
So you don't
Mexico
see that around.
City.
But when you do, I'm always like, I'll probably get that.
Yeah. I think Mexican Coke. If it has Mexican Coke as your order, that's my place. Because
They have like Coke on. They have like normal Coke, like fountain Coke, but
If
they're
you
also
want.
like, hey, we have bottles too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Mexican food and Indian food have to have soda with them.
Really?
It's just my go-to.
Huh.
It makes it so much more enjoyable. The sugar, syrupy, and then the hot, spicy.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
It's so good.
True.
I mean, I'd rather do that than beer and pizza any day.
What?
Yeah, I'm not a fan
I'm
of
not a huge beer and pizza guy either.
No,
But
I'd rather have a root beer than pizza.
yeah.
You know how my love
Beer
for
and
soda.
wings though.
No,
No.
see, not even me. I might do iced tea there.
Iced tea and
How
wings?
weird is that?
That's kind of weird.
I know. Or Arnold Palmer.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah,
That's what you get at Chick-fil-A.
that is what I get at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I like Chick-fil-A.
With their fresh made lemonade.
Totally. We talked a lot about food. This is the 50th anniversary of the Man on the Moon this week.
I know, because everybody's been like the other day was the launch anniversary, and then I guess we're coming up to the actual landing on the moon.
How crazy that human beings, Americans, put a man on the moon
It's pretty crazy.
and got him back.
Got it back by the bigger issue.
What's the probability of him just getting stranded
Yeah,
and dying up there?
I have a picture of the moon landing.
I know. It
in our
reminded me
studio.
of it.
I know.
How cool is that?
That is cool.
I can't wait for us to go back. Like,
Do you think we will see the day where there's like moon tourism or space tourism? Let's start with space tourism.
yeah, space easily.
Like
we'll see it before our kids are out of high school.
high altitude flights.
Yeah,
it'll be pretty expensive, but high altitude. You get to float around for like an hour, and then they'll bring you home.
So I think we'll see that before our kids graduate high school.
Okay,
I think we will see Mars, but we will be late in life.
we'll be older.
We'll be in like 70, 80s.
We're talking like 2069, so we'd be doing like 100 years after we went to the moon. We go to Mars.
Yeah, totally.
All right.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
We'll go to the moon again once more.
I think they seem to be talking about the moon a lot more. I've
Right.
noticed recently.
And then we will see relatively soon enough the space station to be the sort of leapfrog to the Mars
yeah,
thing. That will be one of the biggest things for us
Yeah.
in our lifetime.
yeah.
A giant space station in the middle of nowhere.
Do you think NASA will be first on Mars, or do you think like Elon Musk or somebody will be first?
Oh, NASA will be there.
NASA will be,
Yeah.
but probably with the
I
help
think-
of some of those guys.
I think the generation of our kids care a lot more about it than we did or our parents did.
Really?
It was, like our parents didn't it went away in the 90s.
Well, partially because partially what brought us to the moon was the Cold War, or
Right.
whatever. Yeah, we were trying to space race.
I think we will do it.
Okay.
And I think the United States will do it. I hope that they do.
Yeah,
It'd be awesome.
be cool.
Be so cool. I'm excited for it. I think space exploration is so much fun.
I've always thought it's the best.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
That's how we got Velcro.
Velcro, memory foam.
Memory foam? Yeah.
Memory foam is from there. A space pins? Have you ever used a space pin?
I love a space pin.
I know. It writes in every angle.
You know, I love the story of a space pin. It took like $1 million to develop, and then Russia used a pencil.
Yeah. I've seen that. I've seen that going around the internet. Yeah.
I've seen. Yeah.
We spent $1 million to make a space pin, but Russia was just like, use a pencil.
I'll take a space pen over a pencil any day.
It's American way.
Yeah. I will take a pencil. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. Okay, now you have a funny story.
So I had a little experience today. No real good transition into this story, but
no, there's a great transition. Uber is hilarious. That's my transition.
Yeah. So, buddy asked me at the end of our work day to give him a ride over to the Jeep dealership so he could pick up his wife's car that had been serviced.
You're a good friend for doing that.
It's like literally on my way home.
Yeah.
It's like a mile from work. It's not a big deal. So I'm giving him a ride there. We get there. He gets out of the car, and I back out of my parking spot, and there's this woman standing there on her telephone. And she looks at me, and I look at her, and I'm like, okay. I was making sure that she wasn't going to cross the street. And as I start to drive forward, she starts to walk towards my car, and I'm like, okay, what's going on here? And my window happened to be down because it was warm this morning.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, what's going on? And then she's like, she literally reaches and starts to open my rear passenger door. And I'm like, excuse me. And she's like, you're my Uber. And I'm like, no, I am not. And then she got really offended. Like it was my fault that I was her. Like, she's like, no, you're my Uber. I'm like, no, I am not.
I am not an Uber.
I am not an Uber, and I'm not your Uber. Because that's weird too. Even if I was an Uber.
Yeah.
It's still a specific, like, hey, Steve is coming in a black Honda Accord.
Right.
Not me in my car. I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah, and
I don't have the stickers. I don't have the light. I'm like, I don't have my phone on the dash. Like all the signs that say, hey, this guy's an Uber.
Right.
I'm like, and I'm sitting there in my gym clothes from the end of my work. I'm like, hello.
This is awkward.
Yeah, hi. So, yeah, she got all offended. Like, I was just supposed to give her a ride anyways, I guess.
Is that just another life lesson about not phone sucking?
I think so, because she was at least she was like on the phone call, less like staring at her phone.
Right.
Which probably was what precipitated it, because she was like waiting for her Uber, but was on the phone. And so she's like, oh, there's an Uber. I'll just get in that one. Which is still, again, I'm like, if you have an Uber coming, that's not how Uber works. So
you reserve one.
None of it made any sense. That's what was like so frustrating. I was like, what is your deal? And then she got mad at me for telling her that I'm not an Uber.
Question, did you go to Taco John's and drown your sorrow?
I did not. And then I told my buddy, and he's like, you should have just let her get in your car, and you should have just kept on driving and see how long. She's like, wait, are you my Uber? We're like, no, you just got in my car.
How freaky would that be?
That's kind of where we're at now, where people are just getting in strangers' cars. And I mean, granted, it's Uber, but at the same time, I'm like, this woman just took it to a whole other level.
I would have loved to have watched that. Bit of fly on the wall.
It was unbelievable. I was like,
she
hello.
got mad at you for that.
She got mad at me for not being her Uber. Okay.
Have a great morning.
Sorry.
See you later.
Yeah. My friend made a joke. He's like, you're not getting a 5-star rating. I'm like, clearly not.
Clearly
worst
not.
Uber ever.
Yeah, you are. You would be the worst Uber
I would.
ever.
I was like, what is your deal, lady?
Yeah, that's pretty hilarious, actually.
That was ridiculous.
That's one of the best Uber stories I've heard.
I know.
And you're not even
I'm not even an Uber, yeah.
All right, we would love to hear from you this week.
Yeah.
We got a couple of things we would like to hear from. Snow cone or ice cream?
We'll put up a poll on our Instagram at some point.
Yeah.
Snow cone or ice cream.
And then where was the other 5-star rating?
Yeah. Who knows the Dads of Erie trivia here? Email us, dadsoferie@gmail.com. We're always on the Instagram at Dads of Erie. Go over to YouTube, search Dads of Erie. We're on the internet.
Share us with your friends.
Don't forget, this episode was brought to you by Steve's Tire Service. If you need tires, call Steve's.
Also, one of our great sponsors is Velodrome. Go around in a circle over and over again, and we'll charge you money for it.
Yeah. Also brought to you by Sam's Spaghetti. #1 spaghetti in Erie.